What's up, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bride back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8, Episodes 2 and 3 discussion. Obviously, spoiler warning if you're not up to date of that or you just don't want to know this or discuss it. Why does The Walking Dead do this? They did this a couple times in this series. They're making it happen again, and it's frustrating. It's annoying. Let's talk about this topic. So if you don't want to know, stop watching now. But for those who want to talk about it and discuss it, here we go. Now, the topic is Jesus and Tara's mindsets on the attack of the outpost and really in the war, I guess, because Tara wants to kill them all, get revenge, take them out. Jesus is like, nope, we're going to keep them alive, we're going to keep them as prisoners, and we're going to take them alive. Not sure if that's what Maggie wants, and that's what Jesus is doing, or Tara is doing what Rick wants. But first, I got to talk about this guy. Why is he not dead? He should be gone, like in Season 7, but Season 8 was a perfect opportunity to do it. Morgan should have just went in there and went, boom, take him out, just like we all wanted. Nobody wants this guy alive. I mean, there's just no way you can have this guy alive if you like the show. He's just annoying. He's just a terrible character. The actor is great who plays it, by the way. But Morgan right here walks right over to him. Should have just been like, boom, done. Don't have to worry about it. But no, we got to wait and wait and wait until it actually comes to fruition. So, you know it has to happen because The Walking Dead better pay that off. We'll talk about more of that in a second. Here we go, guys. Tara leads the way into the charge, which is kind of ridiculous to me a little bit. I guess it shows character growth and that she's ready for revenge and whatever, but I just don't see Tara as that person. I see her as a third character, tertiary character, a third row character, something that can be, you know, not leading the charge. I would assume Jesus would be, but I guess that's what they're showing here is Tara is leading the charge. She wants revenge. I can kind of buy it, but not really. She's not the best fighter of this group by any means, but it's okay. Tara, I like Tara, so it's cool. But overall, we had the choice again. Which side are you on? Team Jesus, Team Tara. I guess Hilltop and Alexandria. What are we supposed to do here? You can't really say, let's keep these saviors alive. I guess maybe a couple you could, but overall, this is war. The saviors wouldn't keep you alive. They would take you down any chance they could if they had to, and there's going to be casualties on both sides. But if you're going to take a side, which side are you on? Jesus or Tara? Keep them alive, keep them as prisoners, or take them all down? I'm going to go with Tara in this wartime, just because it's just what needs to be done. You know, every time in shows, if you keep someone alive long enough, it comes around to bite you in the butt. They come around and they kill another person, or they take down your family, or they hurt you, or they do something when you should have just took them down. The writers love to say, oh, give them another chance and do that, when that's like the storyline that's been done 1,000 times. And I don't know why they're doing this to the character of Jesus, because in the comic, he has no problem taking the saviors down. This is made up for the show. Tara doesn't exist in the comic, so that's made up for the show as well. So you have this dynamic. It's got to be Scott Gimple writing it for this. I mean, it wouldn't be Kirkman, I wouldn't believe, but overall, it doesn't really matter who wrote it. I just don't really agree with it. Jesus is the Morgan now of Season 8. Jesus doesn't want to kill him. I don't know if it's Maggie's ruling or what's going on, but Morgan did this in Season 6. In Season 7, he snapped, and now he's on terminate mode. And I just got to say, this was pretty funny right here. Just the stare down of the walkers. I'm not sure what they're trying to show here, but it just looks pretty funny, especially that one walker staring right at Morgan. So it's basically Jesus is saying all life is precious again, or is he taking over the Aikido concept? But when this guy, I can understand this, when he's like, look, man, okay, hands up, I didn't mean to do it. Just tie him up then. Don't talk about it. Then he flips, turns on him, almost gets Jesus killed. Then he still ties him up. That's just so frustrating. That's no way that should happen. I kind of wish Tara should have just shot him. Should have just took him out. You know, it's terrible, but ultimately this is war. That guy would have killed him. I'm surprised he didn't shoot Jesus or wound him or something, and it just annoys me a little bit. So Jesus flipped the script, isn't killing anybody, and Morgan is killing everybody. So they're flipping this thing, and they're doing this to this character and changing this storyline. I like Morgan. I liked him from the very beginning. I liked when he was good with his bow staff and the stick and everything, and then he was all life is precious got annoying, but I could see his concept. But it was like, all right, man, you can't have it both ways. You can't save everybody and you can't kill everybody. There's got to be decisions made, and hard decisions at the time. So whatever weighs on you and whatever decisions are made, you have to live with it, and they were. So we saw here in the trailer Tara was pointing a gun at something. Now we know that Tara is going to be pointing the gun at the saviors that they captured. And I can understand taking some prisoners, but not when someone is going to have a gun to your head and doing all that. And so I'm going to side with Tara and understand Jesus's concept and the idea of it. But these saviors are going to escape. Stuff's going to happen that's going to come back around and do something and maybe get other people killed. And that's what I can't stand about the writing of that, because you're like, oh, I should have just taken people out and just moved on with it. But now they have rows and rows of prisoners where they shouldn't have that many. But on the side of Morgan and Jesus, we know clearly now that they're going to be at odds with each other and they're going to fight each other. Before in the trailer, we're like, are they fighting each other? Are they sparring? What are they doing? Well, clearly they have a discrepancy of what's going on. Jesus wants to save everybody. Morgan wants to kill everybody and terminate everybody. So those philosophies aren't going to work together. They're not going to mesh well. So Morgan, something's going to happen where these prisoners are going to escape, or they're going to be let go, or someone's going to come and take them out, because we know Jared lives in the trailer. We see him alive and well, looks at Hilltop or something, and I'll assume the saviors come and rescue their people, or something happens where they trade them off, or something happens where the saviors stay alive, basically. Morgan's not going to like that very well, especially the fact for Jared being alive. That's why I would have kind of went against the grain and just took him out. If I was Morgan, then you don't have to worry about it. He can't hurt you no more. He's gone. And he's already in crazy mode, so it wouldn't make him any more crazier, So Jesus and Morgan are going to be fighting. It looks to be in episode 803 or maybe 804. I'm excited for it because I kind of want to see the showdown a little bit. I know Lenny James is excited about it. He couldn't really say what his action sequence and fighting sequence was that he was excited for, but it's got to be this, right? I mean, it looks pretty cool. Who you got? Morgan versus Jesus. I think Jesus is going to be pulling his punches. He's not going to be attacking Morgan. He's going to be more on the defensive side, trying to defend himself and not be on the attack mode. So it's going to probably be a one-sided battle overall, but I think it's going to be a draw. I would think that. But overall, guys, it's just annoying where you're going to have this character of Morgan say, all life is precious, and now he's Terminator mode. Jesus is back to he's like the Morgan concept. I guess all life is precious, but he's keeping him alive because of Maggie's orders or what it is. I don't know. Hopefully they tell us what's going down and why they're doing it and why Jesus feels that way. So it's just that whole thing. You got to choose a side again. Gimple loves to do that. Are you Team Rick? Are you Team Negan? Are you Team Morgan? Are you Team Carol? Are you Team Jesus? Are you Team Tara? Which do you pick? So let me know, guys. Post your comments below. And if anyone's on Instagram, check me out, and Twitter at the PT channel on Instagram and Twitter. We post cool stuff and pictures all the time. I got a book series, Fight for Us. It's 3 books right now, online retailers and Kindle versions. So definitely check it out. Walking Dead community, Facebook page and group. If you're on Facebook, definitely join our group and our page. Give us a follow. We got some good stuff there. I was at Walker Stalker Atlanta on Sunday, and I got some good panel video. I'm in the process of breaking it down into parts. So I got the Andrew Lincoln panel and Denai Guerrera, the Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan panel. Negan's by himself. It's really good. I'm going to be breaking these up into 3 parts for those 2. And then I have the Abraham Army panel. That's going to be 2 parts. And it just takes some time. So stay tuned, guys. Check out the channel for other videos. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you're getting notifications so you don't miss out on any of these panel videos. And really every video that we post. The Kingdom panel is really awesome. It's really about 3 parts as well. It's pretty funny. It's one of the best panels that we actually saw. And if you can, guys, hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your family to help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Post your comments below about the topics we asked. And thank you for watching.